Welcome. Joe Volpe, publisher of Corriere Canadese, and here on behalf of Go Live TV, Corcan Media Group, and of course, the Corriere Canadese. Today, the issue is really the York Region District School Board. It's a board that's been in a lot of controversy over the course of the last couple of years, and they're stepping into it again. Here behind me is the board offices in the northern part of the York region. So here's the comment of the day. The 3 R's for York Region District School Board. Now, something just doesn't smell right at the York Region District School Board. Premier Doug Ford and Minister for Education, Lisa Thompson, may have to intervene. The York Region District School Board is the board embroiled in a controversy over 2016 and 2017 involving educational staff, the director, trustees, and even the chairman of the board, or the chairwoman of the board. Racial insensitivity, incompetence, and quote, sweetheart deals, end of quote, seem to be the order of the day, until a senior staffer turned whistleblower sparked a public outcry and outrage, leading to direct involvement by the ministry and the then Minister of Education. It was a toxic mess / scandal waiting to explode. One trustee resigned. The chair, Anna De Bartolo, whom you see in that screen behind me, was replaced. The director, John Parapali, again, you'll see his image there, apparently struck a deal allowing the termination of his contract, notwithstanding he had almost 8 years remaining in it. One of the parents, Charlene Grant, here you see her, whose family was immediately affected by the board's conduct, put her money where her mouth is and sought election to change the culture at the board. 5 others followed suit. Surprisingly, the chair, De Bartolo, also sought re-election on October 22nd, 2018. That's 3 months ago. No, not quite that. Remarkably, in defiance of common sense, the electorate in wards 1 and 2 in Vaughan decided to re-elect her. On January 9th, that's the other day, 2019, less than 2 months after being re-elected and 1 month after having been sworn in, De Bartolo tendered her resignation, citing only personal reasons. The next day, on January 10th, last night, 2019, the board convened a meeting to address this now vacancy. Boards of education, like other municipal jurisdictions, have a process to fill vacancies between elections. In this instance, here were the options. 1, appoint the runner-up from the previous election. 2, invite public interest, and then have the board appoint the most qualified candidate following a public meeting. 3, engage the services of a candidate search experts to recommend a candidate after a process involving advertising and public consultations. And 4, call for a by-election. In the briefing documents prepared by the staff for the board, trustees are advised that since 1991, the York Region District School Board has been faced with a vacancy situation 8 times. And here's the quote, in all but one case, the board determined that the vacancy would be filled by appointment due to expenditures involved in conducting a by-election, end of quote. Now what that means is they set precedents 7 times, the biggest factor being money. So the briefing document also includes an estimate of the costs. That document is dated January the 8th, when there was no vacancy. And it's supplied by the city clerk's office in the city of Vaughan, which is responsible for conducting the by-elections. And guess what? The cost is $177,424.34. If you spread that over 4 years, That's an average of $44,222, sorry for rounding that out, per year. The remuneration, or honorarium, for trustees is only $22,386. $22,386 per annum. The runner-up 2 months ago was Charlene Grant. No one else was even close. The board decided, without consultation, to ask Vaughan to conduct a by-election. The earliest that Vaughan can do this is April the 11th. Now the board should ask, or the Premier should ask the board to reconvene, reconsider, or resign. Those are the 3 R's trustees should take a look at as they convene again for any of their meetings. Joe Volpe for Corriere Canadese, Go Live TV, and Corcan Media Group, bidding you thank you and inviting you to stay tuned for other commentary from the Corriere Canadese.